our life, our money, and our purpose through the energy of our ancestors. I want to thank you for your likes, your comments, your shares, and your subscribes here on the channel. It is always appreciated. And a major shout out to all the channel members, as well as the members over on my website, as well as those of you all who are members over on my Patreon. Thank you for your continued support here on the channel. And those of y'all who have purchased any of my published books, oh my gosh, just everything. Thank you for your support, my loves. I was given some more ideas on like this next book of what I've been working on. And oh my gosh, it's going to be amazing. It's like my Black Harry Potter series. Listen, Linda. Okay, so the first book was like the prequel to everything. And so the second book, the goal is that it's going to be released by my birthday, in honor for my graduation present as well. And so, this energy of what we've been getting into, many know already that I have been a student of past life energy and ancestral work for a little over a year now. And many have asked me to conduct past life regressions with them, and I still don't feel all the way ready to conduct one on one sessions yet. But it's coming very soon. I have one more class that I'm taking, and once I'm ready, then I'm going to be working with some close people first before I offered it as a service. So be on the lookout for that service being available once I get the full clearance to go along with that process. And so I'm almost there. I'm almost there. But with that, I did feel called to do this message, okay? And this pick a card reading, a few members had asked me to do um, past life pick a card energy, and I got permission today to do it. Um, it's actually the anniversary of my studying. Tomorrow is the anniversary of my, well, not even tomorrow. Tomorrow is the anniversary of me releasing the things that I've been learning, because it's been, a little over a year that I've been working on it. So, I have my inner child healing and guided meditations channel that has a lot of that in there. So definitely check out that channel if that's the space where you're looking into walking into. Before we get into this, though, I do want to do a quick sound healing in here in this space as we get prepared for this past life session for you to know what is yours and what's not yours. Okay, so I strongly recommend that you listen to the beginning as we get through this. Okay, I'm looking for. Okay, I want you to take a moment and take a deep breath in, hold it, and you're going to release slowly out through your mouth. Take another deep breath in through your nose and hold it. And slowly release through your mouth. We're going to take another deep breath in and hold it. And as you hold it, I want you to think about everything that you're releasing that does not resonate with your soul and your spirit. You're releasing every particle in your body that allows you to misinterpret information, every particle in your body that may mess with your blood and your DNA and your cells to keep you from the perception of what you need. And then you're going to exhale it out slowly through your mouth. Now, I want you to focus with your eyes closed, not too tightly, gently, and allow yourself to go to just a place of rest with a little sound therapy. With each sound, I want you to choose the pile that's yours. For pile one, pile two, Pile 3, pile 4, pile 5, pile 6, pile 7, pile 8, pile 9, pile 10, pile 11, and pile 12. I would like for you to take note of each one of those sounds and allow yourself to choose which connects to your past life. The timestamps will be down below for you to go to each sound that you felt connected to, and we shall begin. Pile 1, what we're going to do in this reading, pile 1, we are going to look at what was one of your past lives. What was a difficulty in that past life? And a lesson that that past life has for you today, or what it may be affecting in your life at this time. Who was pile 1 in a past life? All right, so you have the Adelita of fire, of water, sorry, with the Octatillo, and then you have the Emperor in reverse with the Hemlock. In a past life, you have lived the life of someone who took advantage of your power. In this lifetime, you had power. You may have been an emperor, a king, or a queen, or an empress. And in this role, you used other people to get what you want. You may have came across as an energy of a friend or helpful, but there was always a motive behind what was done, and very controlling in this past life. And that's something that's carried over into this lifetime. You may find yourself having a hard time controlling things because part of your purpose this lifetime is to learn how to release it and allow flow to happen. You may have even gone through a lot of backstabbing this lifetime of false friends. And that's because that's a lesson that you were called to learn from a past life that may have not been learned. There was an issue that happened. In this past life, you passed away because someone who you thought you were tricking to get your way actually had a step ahead of you and they got you first. This lifetime, you may find yourself trying to stay a step ahead of the game now, staying a step ahead of other people, of who you don't trust. It may be easy to cut people off. But part of your lesson this lifetime is to make amends with those parts of yourself of wanting control or using people for your gain and not seeing them for the soul and spirit. What was the problem in this past life? The Madre of Water. You didn't take the advice that a feminine elder gave you to make peace with your soul. And a shark came. See that fin on the glass? This feminine energy tried to warn you, but you felt you knew everything. And that spirit has wanted to connect with you through ego, through wanting to stay ahead. I'm feeling heavy in my chest at this time, seeing cloudy judgment. There's a lot of clouds in both of these, of not seeing something clearly. And in this lifetime, that's been part of what has been going on, of not being able to see some things clearly. What is the lesson in this lifetime to clear this energy? I heard to clear this karmic debt specifically. You have the Seven of Earth coming up in the reverse. The first thing it was telling me is to not try to control everything too much. Sit back, be honest, make amends with your soul. Release those parts of yourself that have you in fear, because as you connect to those parts of yourself that have you in fear, it keeps you stuck in that place of being in this lifetime. We are releasing this energy. Power one, I would like for you to take a deep breath in with me as we go through this process of releasing this hold on you. Take a deep breath in and hold it. As you hold it, I would like for you to visualize friends, love, authentic people around you. That's who you are attracting. Breathe out slowly through your mouth. Take in another deep breath and hold it. As you hold it, you're gathering in all the particles of this past life that no longer resonate with you. And I want you to visualize with your eyes closed, as you breathe out, that each one of those particles are going out into the ethers, into peace. Their energy is complete. And I want you to take another deep breath in and hold it. And as you hold it with your eyes closed, I want you to visualize the color yellow and the color green. As you build that heart chakra and find forgiveness for self and others, and have confidence in self and allowing others to be self, I would like for you to exhale out slowly while imagining those colors. Now, I want you to look around you and gather every piece that you've gotten from this life and put it inside of a garbage bag. It's no longer a part of you. You are now releasing it. It's now at peace because you have learned the lesson that's needed from this life. I'd like you to spin around with that bag as if you're getting ready to throw it as far as you can. to that yellow light and throw. There you go. It's gone. You have healed this past life. I thank you all for being in here. And if you feel drawn to another pile, follow your intuition to go to that pile. And I'll see you all in the next session. Pile 2. The way we're going to go into this session, we're going to look at what was the past life, some of the problems in that past life, and lessons from that past life. At the end, we're going to heal that energy so that you may move forward. What is Pile 2's past life? You have the Warrior of Ankhs and the Seven of Ankhs. You were a spiritual leader in a past life. You connected to the divine source. Some of you all, it may have even been, I'm getting like a deacon or like a pastor, but not like the bishop energy. Somewhat of that sort. You had someone else who was over you. A lot of you all may have felt drawn to pile 1 as well because the same card came out in a different deck. But why is this past life still attached to you? This past life, when it went into the ethers, it realized that it led people astray. It led people away from truth. It only followed what looked good. It didn't share everything. The bottom of the deck, we have the Star in reverse. Yeah. This past life wants to come back into this space because it wants to fix what it didn't do correctly in the past life. And this is something that it didn't understand until crossing over of how they were leading people astray in their work. With the Star card energy, this lifetime, this past life wants you to correct that wrong, create more innovation, individualism. You've been getting, you were born very spiritual. You were born in a way that the traditions, I just got a headache, the traditions of the world and like religious sectors and things of that nature never related to you. You never felt connected to it. You tried. You worked hard to try, but it never fully connected with you. And the reason for that is because in the past life, you were a spiritual leader and teacher. But you realized later what you were teaching was not complete truth. It had some truth. You didn't share the darker aspects of it. What happened in this lifetime? I just heard nothing. It was in the afterlife. What lesson follow your spiritual guidance the first time around. Yeah, you have the devil energy coming out with Set. Don't allow your lower energy to stop you from putting out what you need to. This is also giving a vibe of do not let the popularity of things control you, because Set with the devil energy, that's Capricorn, and that can represent reputation. Because in this past life, it cared about, like, you cared about your reputation, about how people saw you, how you showed up, their perspectives. Yeah, Eight of Scarabs. See how they're watching. Well, he's watching. Your lesson in this lifetime, I just heard, to build an institution of truth, reveal the dark and the light, reveal the lessons that was learned. You are meant to be a part of the frequency shift of helping others find their true truth. And what does that truth mean? This ancestral past life energy is actually very helpful. It's not holding you back. It doesn't feel like anything that needs to be released outside of what you may be going through right now in life that may be trying to hold you back. I'd like for you to take a moment, close your eyes, and take a deep breath in and hold it. I would like you to envision your favorite place to rest. Exhale out slowly through your mouth as you're allowing yourself to go to that place. Have a seat in that place and take another deep breath in and hold it. As you're seated, look around you and see the blessings of this place that was created specifically for you, your peace, your love, your presence. And slowly exhale out as you remove the doubt. You're going to breathe in again and imagine a beautiful painting in front of you. What does it look like? How does it relate to you? And blow, exhale out slowly through your mouth. On this last breath, I want you to breathe it in and hold it nice and big. And as you hold it, imagine the color blue as you're healing your throat chakra, to have that confidence to speak the truth that you have learned and obtained, despite what others may feel. You're speaking it. And as you exhale out slowly, imagine yourself speaking in that place of comfort while looking at that beautiful painting. Open your eyes. You are that painting. You've always been that painting. Now go show it, because others' lives will be influenced by that painting. And you'll be glad that you did. How to, thank you for being in this space. If you feel called to check out another past life, you can go to that one. And if this is where we end, thank you for being here. And I pray it helped you heal through something that you have right now. All right, pile 3. Pile 3, the way this reading is going to go, we're going to look at what were you in a past life? What were some issues that you may have had in this past life? And lessons that this past life has brought you to learn and work through. You have the wise one and the drum. Mm. I'm getting a medicine woman, a native to be exact, a native medicine woman. I just got nauseous. The family was killed for practicing and healing. It made the people in the family fearful of the practices. They held back and only practiced on certain moon cycles in the woods. This native woman has a vengeance. I feel a karmic energy coming out at this time. Why are you here in this lifetime? Some of you all have an ancestor who helped it happen. It's not them who did it, but you have the blood. But they're one with you. So are they. This medicine woman wants to be able to be given peace. I'm hearing a proper burial and forgiveness. Through her lineage, there's been a lot of hate because of what happened. And although you connected to her energy, you also have an ancestral energy that's in opposition to her energy. You may find yourself feeling like a walking contradiction at times. What you want versus what you get, what you see versus what you do. There's conflicting energies inside of you. But which has your best interest at heart? I'm hearing her say, I do. What's the lessons? What's the lessons? I'm hearing protect my family, protect my roots, protect my history. Danger. The 5 of water, depression, danger of the mind. If you've been going through a lot of depression and issues with work, like being able to work in settings or with people, that's this woman, medicine woman, this past life energy She wants you to protect her roots, protect her family, protect their history. But how? You have to first be the one to stop the practices that harmed her and her people. She wants you to look at practices that you currently follow that may condone genocide. I'm hearing capitalism, tearing down of schools, people losing their jobs, something about you not supporting those things. See this raspberry, and I think about how I just watched a time lapse video with raspberry and watching it go from being a healthy raspberry to it was molded over and the mold took over. I'm hearing keep yourself refrigerated so you don't become molded by reality in the world. In this lifetime, she wants you to move smarter, healthier options. Water is a strong energy for you. She doesn't want me to stay here too long. I just gotta really, I want you to take a moment to close your eyes and envision the color green in front of you. Take a deep breath in through your nose and hold it. As you hold it, envision that color green going from light to dark, from light to dark. The color green in your eyes may not look like what you know to be the color green. Exhale out through your mouth. Take a deep breath in through your nose and gather up all the misconceptions and the things of your ancestors, of what they did. You're removing that from your DNA at this time. And now exhale it all out into the ethers. Take another deep breath in and hold it. And as you hold it, I want you to imagine yourself connecting with this medicine woman. Hold her hand and look her in her eyes. Breathe out slowly through your mouth. Breathe in through your nose and hold it. Look at that medicine woman. Apologize and let her know that you are making it right this lifetime. Smile back. Exhale out through your mouth. Breathe in again through your nose and hold it. So let her hand go and send her off and let her know that you got it from here. thank her for showing you a part of yourself that you didn't know before. Ashe. Exhale out through your mouth. This past life energy is now healed. Thank you for being here. We're going to go to pile 4. Pile 4, the way we are doing this reading, we are going to pull energy on this past life energy. What went wrong in the past life and lessons you're meant to learn from that past life. You have Lentarki Mace, card number 70 with peace. And then Abracadabra with connection, 37. You know, what's standing out to me with this is this cat. It looks like she's crying for some reason. And she's in a bathtub. That's not normal. You were a cat in your past lifetime. You got lost from home. And then you getting lost from home. You died in a rainstorm, snowstorm. You weren't unable to connect back with home or with those loved ones. This cat blamed its owner for not paying attention to it. You blamed your owner. Something about being too strict, and then when letting you go, you weren't ready for what you were experiencing and seeing because you got led astray from home. I'm hearing lost and turned out. Strangers didn't protect you. Strangers didn't help you. As you meowed by asking for support, they kept walking. Didn't feel comforted. And cats represent that segment and Bastet energy. In this lifetime, you may feel like you're not always protected, or you were put in situations where you didn't feel heard. The fact that we're talking about a rainstorm and I'm looking at that sun and I want to make sure it doesn't overheat my phone. That's the same thing of what happened with the cat energy of not getting what it deserved. And then also not having the shelter that it needed to be able to continue to live. This lifetime, it's something about you being called to connect with the animals, to provide love and shelter or just food for the stray animals. You never know their story and what got them to where they're at and what called them into that place. But you're called to show up for them. Yeah, you're called to show up for them. Yep, nature with Ususi. Help those who are dependent upon you or others. We're going to take a moment to bond this energy and release the parts that does not relate to you. Take a deep breath in through your mouth, your nose, I'm sorry, and hold it. And release slowly through your mouth. Take a deep breath in through your nose and hold it. And as you hold it, think about your place in this world for the animals. Exhale slowly through your mouth. Take another deep breath through your nose and imagine yourself feeding the hungry animals, providing care for the lonely, lost animals. And exhale slowly through your mouth. You are a protector, a divine protector, and your rewards are great because of those protections. Thank you all for being in this space, in this pile. May it provide with you everything that you needed and the answers. And I'll see you later. All right, pile 5. Let's see, 4315. All right, pile 5. Let's get into this past life energy. With this past life energy, we're going to talk about what were you in this past life, what happened in this past life, and lessons from the past life. You may feel drawn to multiple piles, and that's totally fine. All right, who was pile 5 in the past life? Ace of Swords, 6 of Coins in reverse, True Love in the reverse, and then the 4 of Cups. Oh, yeah, this past life wants revenge. It got hurt real bad. It got played. In a past life, you got played. Someone left you for someone who was like a friend to you, like a best friend. And they kind of just left you destitute. They knew what you were going through. It's like they kind of put a curse or something. But I feel like you passed away in an angry state. Passed away in a state of hating everyone and the world for what happened. Because you didn't deserve it at all. You didn't deserve this. This lifetime, you may find yourself either hurting other people unintentionally. Some of you all may have even messed with someone that you know's person. Is this energy attached to you? I'm hearing 1876. Someone was a trickster, and this spirit is still attached. It wants vengeance. Okay, it wants vengeance. Let's pull some energy for this because you getting out of this. If you've been wondering why you attract certain situations or people, it's because this energy, this spiritual energy, has been attached to you and it wants revenge on what happened to them. So it puts you into situations that you can't control of why you got there, what got you to that place. This is a tie that needs to be broken. This is a past life energy that needs to be broken. It's still very present. Still very present. Today is a very good day. Any day is a good day. But do a cord cutting ritual energy. We're going to do a quick visualization cutting. Members, make sure you check out our cord cutting that we have tonight. We're about to break this energy because it may not even be just love. It could be in situations so someone else gets something and you want it. So you try to become that thing or try to become like that person to obtain what they have. So it doesn't even have to just be relationships and love. It could be sometimes a jealousy of someone else, them looking nice or having a certain skill or, thing that they do and you trying to become that and wanting that. But like as a way to take them down and take it from them. We're breaking that. Close your eyes and take a deep breath in through your nose and hold it. I want you to envision your favorite color and exhale slowly through your mouth. As you breathe in again through your nose, imagine yourself holding a cord, in this past life holding the other side of the cord. Breathe out slowly through your mouth. Keep that favorite color in that cord. Take a deep breath in. Visualize you talking to this past life and letting them know that you will not become what hurt you. Exhale out slowly through your mouth. Take a deep breath in and hold it. Smile and bid them farewell as you cut the cord. Exhale out slowly through your mouth. Take one final breath in and hold it. Allow them to know that you will do right by the energy and vengeance will come in another way, but you now have control over your life. As they drift away, exhale out through your mouth. As you're exhaling and they drift away, envision that color getting brighter, so bright that the piece of the cord in your hand catches a fire. Drop it. And as you dropped it, it floated off into the ethers right behind this past life. It's gone in peace and in love. Ashe. Thank you, Power 5. I hope you enjoyed this session. If you feel called to another past life pile, feel free to check it out. I'll see you later. Pile 6. We're going to say 5122. All right, pile 6. Let's get into your past life energy. I'm hearing heavily a gambler, okay? I didn't even have to pull up cards on that one, but I was feeling a gambler energy, someone who took a lot of gambles, honey, okay, as an attempt to find a happy ending. But what happened? What caused your ending? What caused your ending? Doing too much. You got the 7 of coins and 2 of coins. You owed somebody some money in the past life. So I'm hearing, bitch, better have my money. Okay? Because you were managing a lot. And all you wanted was a happy ending, but it didn't quite work out that way. And you owed some people some money. And they got your ass. They got your ass. I'm hearing gotta be quicker than that. Gotta be quicker than that. So why is this past life wanting to be heard now? I'm hearing don't spend what you don't have. Don't promise what you can't provide. Don't spend what you don't have. And don't promise what you can't provide. This spirit is from the 1920s. Yeah, you have the Page of Wands coming out in the reverse. Watch who you profess your loyalty to. Because the same person who they worked with or worked for and who you got like the money and things from, they're the ones who turned on them. I'm hearing a runner boy or a runner girl. Some of you all actually used to run the numbers, but someone else over you had like more of the power in it. And money came up missing. And you were the one that they decided needed to go. This past life wants to be back attached to you because it wants a second opportunity at wealth. I'm hearing the right way. I'm getting a strong energy of making sure whatever you do to earn your money, do it in a way that your spirit feels morally correct and not just out of deficient energy or lacking energy. I'm hearing I would have been happier if I would have just focused on my family and kids instead of wanting to get more and more and more. Like once a little bit of the money started coming in, it's like want to keep that coming. But then when you do that, it could put you in situations that you didn't really want to be in. This is an energy of your attachment to money. This is where this past life shows up in your life. your attachment to money and the craving for money or the craving for more. And it's giving whatever you do, always take the moral route because that's who lasts longer. I'm hearing fast money is good and all, but slow money is what builds generational wealth. This energy wants you to build generational wealth this lifetime, but sometimes you may be connected to that hustler energy or that gambling energy or, that doing what you feel needs to be done to get money energy. That's not what you're called to be in at this time. Something's poking me. That's not what you're called to be in at this time. If you're in that energy, that's part of what may be holding you back at this time. Close your eyes. I want you to visualize what you see as currency in front of you and repeat after me. Just like the water, I flow. I am currency. I am the bag. What I want wants me. I do things that feel morally right with my soul and spirit to obtain financial and emotional and mental needs. Money and I have a healthy relationship. I am honest about my financial dealings. I am healing money habits that have not worked the best for me. I am transforming my relationship with money. Take a deep breath in through your nose and hold it and release slowly out through your mouth. I would like you to do that 2 more times as I speak life into your current life. With each piece of breath that you breathe in, you're taking in truth. As you hold it, you're deciphering what shall go with you and what shall stay. And then you release. Look at your past life and repeat after me. Thank you for teaching me these lessons. I got it from here. Ashe. House 6, if that resonated with you, you can let me know down below if you want, or just feel free to check out any of the other piles if you feel connected for other past life energy. And I'll see you later. Bye. All right, pile 7. Pile 7 is starting at, I think it's 59:40 that the time says. My eyesight is a little off as I looked up with that. I'm getting heavily that you were a disabled person in your lifetime. This past life of what I'm channeling, it feels like a disabled individual. You got bullied a lot. Past life energy for pile 7. Mm. Mm. Tower card, Princess of Disc in the reverse, and then the Death card. You were murdered for being different. You brought something different and they thought you were cursed. This is disability energy. It was something about you being different that they felt like you brought shame in a space. Some of you all was even a parent. And even to this day, this energy sometimes tries to come back in and have you be so connected to this parent energy. And this parent doesn't really have full understanding of what you go through or what you've experienced. Very controlling, very judgmental. And if it's not the parent, it's someone around you with authority energy, like a boss who they have issues, or you may even hear these people talk about people who have disabilities or something wrong with them to the point where you don't feel comfortable to share yourself. This past life energy wanted to be heard because it wants you to be an advocate. Whether if it's for a physical disability, an emotional disability, you're meant to be an advocate. A lot of you all may go through different health problems during this lifetime. And it's because this past life energy wants to be seen. And it's something about wanting to be involved in this day and age where it's more accepted. But the thing is that you don't want to be clinically depressed. You don't want to have severe anxiety. And it's something about a balance. So a lot of you all may even smoke like a lot of weed and things of that nature because I'm getting self-medicated energy. I'm hearing no. What you're truly seeking is acceptance. And that acceptance starts with self. Accepting what you are not able to do perfectly. Accepting what you have to work on or what may be perceived as flaws. I'm hearing accepting your flaws. Others are not going to accept you until you accept you. And that's the lesson of this past life. Of knowing no one is going to accept you unless you accept you. They weren't able to accept themselves in the past life. That's changing this lifetime. Yeah, you have the white witch be the light. Some of you all, it could have been because you practice natural medicine and they saw it as being an issue or a problem and they called you, you know what I'm saying, a witch, right? But you were really just a healer. And you were different. You looked different. You spoke different. You felt different. You're called to step out authentically as you. I didn't realize she has butterfly in her hair. And it's the owl butterfly. I love the owl butterflies. They're so beautiful. Transformations and acceptance. Some of you all may have even had a hard time accepting your love for natural healing and what comes with it. I'm hearing not anymore, though. Not anymore. And the first step is to remove yourself from people in your life right now who have a hard time accepting you for who you are. Remove yourself from people who try to make you feel bad for your practices and your work. Because if you have anyone around you who doubts you, that rubs off on you. I'm hearing create your safe haven, create your safe space. And others are going to be drawn to that space with you. You're the one to create it. Let's take a moment. Close your eyes. Visualize you being at your favorite spot in nature. Could be on your porch, in the middle of the woods, on the beach, wherever it is. Repeat after me. I am walking in my authentic self. I remove anyone and any energy that does not accept my authentic self. I move with confidence and courage to complete my mission on earth. I remove this past life's vengeance and replace it with love. I've learned the lessons. I'm living the lesson. I'm transforming the perception. Ashe. I hope you all enjoyed this reading. If you feel called to any of the other options, definitely check those out. Thank you all for being here. And I'll see you in the next one. All right, pile 8. The way that sun is sunning right now, I'm going to actually just close this blind all the way because I don't want it to overheat my camera with it being, let me see. Yeah, I don't want it to overheat my camera with it being completely open and with it being halfway closed. It wasn't quite working either. But this is good. This is good. All right. I'm hearing a double minded man is a friend to no one. There's betrayal energy. You have the justice and the judgment coming out when I split the deck. Now I'm hearing see you at the crossroads so you won't be lonely. In a past life, you were betrayed by a friend who said they were going to show up to help you with something and they left you there by yourself. And that best friend's energy is now, oh, I didn't even put the time on here. That best friend's energy is now alive and well, okay? that best friend's energy is reincarnated right now in someone's energy around you, and you feel it. You feel it when you're around them. Like this person has done something. You may feel like they've done something to you this lifetime, but it was in a previous lifetime. It's like they set you up in something and geeked you up, hyped you up about it, and was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna be here with you. Yeah, I'm gonna do this," and they were nowhere to be found. You were left by yourself. What happened? I'm hearing you found out too late. Found out you had a friend who was working on two sides, two teams. Nine of coins and the seven of batons. They decided to protect themselves first. So I'm hearing if it's you or me, I'm going to choose me. I'm going to choose me. How does this show up in your current life? You may have been attracting some two-faced people. You may have been attracting some real two-faced people. You had temperance in reverse and the knight of swords. Or hot-headed people. People who may have even got you caught up in stuff or caught up in bad situations because of their hot-headedness and energy. You took a lot of flack for something that someone else did. And this past life energy is saying, it's not your responsibility. It's not your responsibility. Say it with me. It's not my responsibility. You're not responsible for how others feel and making sure that they're good, because as soon as you do that, you take your power from you. And then you find yourself taking on their energy and their problems. This is giving the energy of needing to balance how you show up for other people versus how you show up for self, and also look at who truly shows up for you. Who truly shows up for you. Your lesson in this lifetime from this past life is that watch who you stand up for and why you stand up for them. And it's something in here about, I'm hearing you were very well known. So in a way, it's like they were trying to knock you off. Like, let me set them up like we're fighting together, and then I'm gonna throw them out to the wolves, and then I'm gonna dip out. That's what it's giving. None of that. None of that. It's broken. This past life feels it's helping you to learn from what happened. It's not giving anything of you needing to break it off because they're giving, I'm getting sleepy now. Yeah, they're giving good advice, good knowledge, exactly what you need to hear. You don't want to send this energy off. This energy lets you know when you have someone in your space who is a little questionable, or when you should trust something and when you shouldn't. I don't feel that I need to do a release with this energy. I'm hearing you just need to accept the help that it brings up and wants to give you. It's not out to hurt you. To hurt you. It's not out to hurt you. What year was this? 1648. Yeah, the Empress and the Universe coming out. This energy is what helps with your intuition. This energy is what helps you with your intuition. Invite it in. Sit in silence and journal through this. I thank you all for being here. If you feel drawn to another pile, feel free to check it out. And if not, I'll see you on the next video. But I hope this message gave you what you needed as you connect with your past life energy and continue to heal. Bye. All right, pile 9. I'm hearing music. A lot of you all were a musician in a past life. Oh, if you picked this pile, you're a musician. Because I'm hearing my neighbor's washing machine on, but it immediately just made me want to start dancing. You were a famous musician. It's giving a lot of jazz energy. Mm, this is definitely a musician. Which deck do I want to go to? What happened? Two of Swords, the Death card, and the Moon. You signed a contract that you realized it wasn't good for you. Someone took your creative expression away, giving guitar energy, piano, saxophone. Someone took your creative energy away because that was all music. So you actually knew real music. And this contract that you had took away some of that autonomy that you had with your work and what you like to do. I can't show the cards on this deck as much because they're like naked women on them. Yeah, her titties is all out right here, honey. And you know, speaking of that, I'm getting the vibe of they wanted to sexualize you in this life as a way to sell things. Because, like, even looking at this, she looks like she's like a slave to, she doesn't know which way to go or what decisions to make. A lot of you all are very, like, if you connect to this past life, that's a big reason why you love music today. It's because you were a musician in the past. There's someone in here who literally created an instrument and someone used you for your talents. They pimped you out for your talents. And that's why you're so drawn to music and things of the sort this lifetime. Hmm. Wow. Why is it important for you to know about this past life? You may have had a contract come up, or you may find yourself like in life, you have a hard time with contracts. You have a hard time trusting when people want you to sign stuff. Like it's something about you reading everything in this lifetime, making sure you read all the terms and the conditions, okay? Because this past life energy does not want to get caught up in another bad situation where it didn't read the contract, it didn't read the fine line. You got the world card coming out. And the first thing I just heard was in perpetuity. And this energy, this past life, they feel like the only way they can escape that is by recreating an energy with you. So I'm hearing all is well with my soul. So all becomes well with their soul through you, through getting you to do things. And there is a musician that you're very connected to. But like this musician passed away before you were born. They passed away before you were born, but you like listening to them. This is a big reason why. You were a spirit with this life. You were a spirit with this life. They feel the only way they can get out of this contract is by you being the one to break it. And you break the contract by not going by what everyone tells you to do, or how they say you need to do it, or when they say you need to do it. You're breaking that. I'm hearing really strongly read all contracts and things before you sign it. This past life wants to help you. You got the Page of Cups. Yeah, this is very peace. I can't show because her titties, okay? But it's very peace energy, a lot of Pisces energy, that fish energy. It gives a flow. It also gives vulnerability energy, doing things on your own, not selling your soul. This energy is saying really heavily, do not sell your soul this lifetime. Do not sell out for a bag. Do not sell out for money. Do what you're called to do. You have the Seven of Batons, the Six of Coins. Yeah, protect your vision. Then the Seven of Cups, protect your vision, because you're meant to put your heart and your soul into whatever it is that you do. You're meant to put your heart and your soul into it, because then you got the Hermit at the bottom of the deck, okay? And you're meant to do some things alone. But this past life wants you to know that you're not alone. This is not a past life energy that you have to push out. This is an energy that I would say keep near. Yeah, you got leadership coming out. They're helping lead you into an individuality. They're leading you into this individuality energy, having the proper foundations and the proper roots so that you don't fall victim to the same things that you've done in the past. I want you to say thank you to this past life. This past life does not mean you any harm. They're not there to hurt you or break you. They're there to provide you with peace and comfort and guidance. I'm also hearing self-made millionaire. Listen to the advice that they're giving you, especially if what you're creating and doing, your goals is to become that self-made energy. They're with you. Say thank you every day. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in through your mouth or through your nose, I'm sorry, and hold it. I want you to visualize this past life standing in front of you, smiling. You're going to exhale out through your mouth slowly. As you're still looking at them, take another deep breath in through your nose and hold it. Tell them thank you for being with you and helping guide you through this process. Take a slow exhale out through your mouth. On this next breath, take a deep breath in through your nose and hold it. I want you to imagine yourself holding their hand as you both walk to this energy of abundance, prosperity, individuality, confidence, innovation, and may you change the world with all that you do. And exhale slowly through your mouth. My stomach, ooh, ashe. That did that at the perfect time. All right, so we're now going to get to pile 10. Pile 10. Ooh, what's that time on there? Okay. All right, pile 10. Were you in a past lifetime? I'm hearing a prisoner. You got judgment at the bottom of the deck. You live the life of a prisoner. Yeah, the moon in reverse, the four of cups, queen of cups in reverse, and then the king of cups in the upright. And then the six of wands in reverse. Yeah, you were a prisoner. You, oh gosh, you died in captivity. This past life died in captivity. And it was within the 1900s. I'm hearing for a crime that I didn't do. Because now I'm hearing the life song. Life, 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 life. Yeah, you got locked up for something that you didn't do. Something that wasn't your fault. Magician, someone set you up. Someone set you up for their crime. This past life has a vengeance, honey, okay? But the vengeance isn't on you. It shows through, there's a certain group of people that you hate. You don't like them at all. And in this past life, the person who set you up is a part of that group. The person who set you up was a part of that group, whether it was a religious group or a racial group, but it's something about when you meet people, or it could be man against woman, or whatever how you identify, right? But there is a group of people or someone that you do not like. You despise them. And it's because in this past life, baby, they set you up in some stuff. Jealousy. You didn't see it coming. This past life is unsettled. It's unsettled, and that's why it still shows up today. I'm getting hateful energy from here. But then it's like at the same time with the hate is giving, wanting to be heard, is giving an energy of someone coming with a vengeance because of what happened to them, and it's just because they want to be heard. They want to be respected. You're being called to heal from this hate that you have against this group and realize that something, yeah, my stomach is getting, oh my gosh, I'm almost done, but realize that something has not been shown truthfully and realistically in this lifetime. It's also messing with your perception of how you view it. Yep, you got the sun card coming out. The projection of how you view something or what is being made seen at this time, it has been skewed. This past life energy wants you to be skewed on your viewpoint. A lot of you all, it's, say you're a man involved, not involved or interested in women, or a woman and interested in men, whatever the case is, like the men hating all the women hating all the men because of what happened. Because of what happened. How can this be healed? You have to first send this energy off. This energy needs to be cut. This cord needs to be cut. Yep, two of baskets in reverse. This cord needs to be cut. This tie that they have with you, tethering down. It's like this energy has you tethered down to an idea on the ground energy. And in a way, it's holding you back from some other things. I hope y'all can't hear my stomach like it's bad. I'm gonna be able to go eat after this. It's certain types of readings that I don't like to eat before doing so that I could be a clear channel. You need to cut this tie. That's all it is. And seeing people for who they are. Seeing people for who they are and not what is projected of them to be. Not what is projected of them to be, but seeing them for who they are. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in and hold it. As you hold it, allow all the energy and the particles around you that have created this hate or this disdain for this group, allow it to swirl up and be released as you breathe out through your mouth slowly. There you go, just like that. You're going to take another deep breath in and hold it. And we're going to release even more. Allow it to swell up inside. It's swirling around. And then you're going to release it out slowly through your mouth. There you go. On this last one, I want you to imagine this past life standing in front of you. Just look at it. Who is it? What do they look like? Acknowledge them. Release out slowly through your mouth. There you go. As you continue to breathe regular and your eyes closed, I want you to visualize yourself cutting the tethers that have connected you to this past life. Just like that. Just like that. See how easy it is? Each cut of that tether, you feel lighter. You feel freer. You feel more like yourself, minus the interferences that have tried to tell you who you are within yourself. You're almost done cutting. You're doing so good. This past life is ending. Believing. Just as you do the last cut, I want you to look at it. Tell it thank you for wanting to protect me. But I got it from here. Give it a hug. Send it off with the tethers attached to them that you've cut off of you. See them walking off into the distance. They're no more. Ashe. Ashe. This energy tried to even create self-harming energy. I found myself picking at my skin and stuff while doing that. That energy needed to be released from the collective. Ashe. We're now going to get into pile 11, starting at 9933. Pile 11, as soon as I tap into your energy, I'm feeling dentist. Some of y'all were, well, not some of y'all, if you were attracted to this pile, then yeah, you were a dentist. You were a dentist. But what happened? Mm. Mm. Oh, pile 11. Your pile goes through a lot of depression and anxiety and sometimes questioning of life. Yeah, my stomach. Oh gosh. Sometimes questioning of life. Because I just felt the energy of this dentist messing up with someone and someone passing away under their care. And that's not something that happens normally. Because then I see someone who drove off a cliff. You may have those different ideations inside of you. We're breaking that. Oh, we're breaking that. No, 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 no. No, no. Those thoughts are not your thoughts. They're past life thoughts that didn't get a chance to have peace in their lifetime. So it's like that energy has still traveled through the time with you. No, 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 no. We're bringing peace and balance. That is not your truth. We rebuke any of those thoughts. Because whenever a spirit does that, well, whenever a person does that, their spirit still lives on and they carry it on into the next body. Your spirit found that that wasn't the answer, but they're stuck. I'm hearing in a place of duat, like they're stuck. And so they do what they know how to do. Mm-mm. You got detoxification with cleansing coming out. The trigger statement is saying, I will never change. Some of y'all may have been having a hard time changing, doing things, a little bit differently from what you normally do. And a lot of it is because of this past life energy. It doesn't want you to change because if you change and grow from out of it, you won't need them anymore. You will send them off. But we're sending them off today. Mm-mm. We sending all this off, honey. I don't like this. I don't even want to stay in this pile long. We're sending this off. You are not your mistakes. You are not what has happened. You are not what people do not give you and tell you. As soon as I said that, my battery just went dead. Well, not going went dead, but it's going dead. As soon as I said that, yeah, this thing knows that its time this past life energy know that its time is coming up. The true statement in each moment, I am a new me. You are supported as you release habits and limiting patterns that are not serving your highest good. No, we're releasing that. We're releasing that. Close your eyes and breathe in through your nose deeply and hold it. Exhale slowly through your mouth. There we go. Breathe in and hold it. And release slowly through your mouth. There we go. It's releasing. We are releasing this past life energy that wants you to feel like you are not worthy, that you are a mistake. It is not a part of you. It is not a part of you. We release it. We release it. You are joyful. You are present. Yes, you are joyful. You are present. You are in alignment with yourself. You are needed here on this earth. You are meant to be here on this earth. You still have a job to do. Ashe. I'm going to put a little water in here as we cleanse this energy. We're cleansing the energy of this past life that no longer resonates with you. May this cleansing provide you with the cutting energy that's needed to walk in balance. Yes, yes. You are in alignment, divine alignment. You are worthy. You are meant to be here. And this past life has no dominion over you. Visualize the cord and the tether being cut from the depression, the anxiety. Walk with grace. Walk with peace. Walk with love for yourself as you do for others. It's yours. It's your birthright. You're not responsible. You've broken that tie. Ashe. Pile 11. Feel free to check out any other piles that you may feel drawn to connect with. If not, I enjoyed you for being here, and may this have provided what you needed to release yourself from the things that have tried to hold you back. Ashe. Pile 12. Who were you in a past life? You lived in a very cold climate. It just got really cold. Giving an elder. You lived in a very cold climate. It's getting very cold. Oh, it's very cold. Whew. Shoot, it just got really cold in here. Mm. Uh-oh.
Playing from Monica's iPhone.
I just turned on one of my classes. Didn't mean to do that. How 12? You were a medium. Because my class that was coming on is one of my classes that I'm working through within this work of what I'm doing, mediumship. You were a medium in a past life. You talked to ancestors. You were the community medium. It's giving like Miss Robinson. Miss Robinson, she rules the death card, I believe, in my hoodoo deck. And she got betrayed. The people that she was helping, they were, some of you all are Miss Robinson reincarnated, but not all of you. A lot of you all were mediums, but literally one of you all on here is Miss Robinson reincarnated. But with her energy, she was helping all the folks, the church folks, everyone, and people would come to her on the low key to get help. But she eventually got betrayed, and she let them know, what you wished upon me is going to happen here. And the people were afraid when death happened because they felt that she did it. You were a medium, and your clients turned on you because they were embarrassed that they were working with you, although your work helped them. It helped them connect with passed over loved ones that they haven't been able to talk to. You gave them truth. You gave them suggestions on things to do to get closer. You did all of that, but they betrayed you. This feels like a vengeance. A lot of you all in this pile, you're not religious, or you've never really felt close to religion, but you may have a lot of people who do follow it around you. And so you have a hard time trusting people who follow a certain religion because of what they did to you in the past. Knight of Cups and the Three of Coins. Some of you all, you haven't even answered your calling as a medium because of what happened in your past life. It was just 11111 on the time. You've been called to be a spiritual leader, a spiritual medium, but because of what happened in your past life and how you were judged and how you were treated, you're like, I don't want none of that. So you're running. You're running from your calling. And that's why this past life energy is coming up again, pile 12, because they're saying no more running. No more running. Nine of Wands. And you see all these wands behind her back as she's looking in the mirror. Who's the fairest of them all? Even though she went and turned on Cinderella, it's not Cinderella, Snow White. Someone may have turned on you, who you helped or who you was there, doing these things for. But because they felt that they didn't have what you had, they had to stop you. Yeah, King of Wands. And Jafar was very jealous of Aladdin. Why is it that Aladdin is the chosen one? Why is it that Aladdin gets what Aladdin wants? So now this energy is attached to you and is afraid to live in truth because of what happened before. You were stoned before and outcasted. The original black sheep energy. Queen of Wands coming out as the counterpart, baby. And then this is the queen when she turned into a sneaky old woman to get what she needed to try to take Snow White out of here. But you're being awakened from that slumber that you were put under of not walking in that purpose. You are awakened. It's gone. It's gone. You know who you are. You know what you're called to do. Nothing is going to stop that. Nothing is going to stop you. Nothing. 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 You got the world card coming out. Yes. And then the moon card at the bottom of the deck, honey. Oh my gosh. I'm hearing off with her head. It could have even been like a king and a queen giving orders of like getting rid of a group of people, getting rid of you for doing something. But this world energy, it feels like it's been a spell casted on a certain group of people who are lineage people from this. And it's like a portal opening for you to step out into your power. It was a spell casted on the world against your people, against you, against your lineage, against what you did. They didn't like it. They didn't like that you had this chosen energy automatically, that you were able to tap into things that everyone wasn't able to tap into, that they couldn't provide understanding of. So it's giving a vibe of, if I can't beat you, become you. You had fakes, people who tried to fake and be like you. This lifetime, you're being called to put a stop to all of that by speaking truth, by connecting to ancestral energy, by connecting people to their inner self and their inner souls. You're not being tricked this lifetime. Yeah, you got the Five of Swords and the Magician. You're not being tricked this lifetime. You're not being tricked out of your work and your spot. I'm hearing it's in your favor. It's safe to practice. It's safe. You're safe. You are safe. This fear, it's no more. It's invalid. It has nothing to do with today or tomorrow or the days after. But there's some type of energetic shift that's going on in the world right now, and you're needed. You're needed. You're needed. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in through your nose and hold it. As you take it in, I want you to see the color red. You're gathering all that hate and anger and jealousy, and you're releasing it out slowly through your mouth. And as you release it, that red starts to get lighter and lighter and lighter. You're face to face with your old self. Tell her she's safe. Tell her I am safe. Remind her how much you are needed. Thank her for wanting to protect you. Let her know that it's okay for her to rest now. Grab her hand and give her a big hug. Thank you. Thank her. You both thank each other. Ask her to only help you when you are doing your work and your job. Let her know she doesn't have to work so hard to stop bad things from coming to you. Let her know you are safe and the time has come for you to show yourself. She's willing to work with you. Let her know you forgive her. Let her know you love her. Ashe. That was your past life reading. It's my hopes that it helped you connect with parts of yourself that you haven't been able to, and helped you understand more of yourself as you walk deeper into who you are called to be. I thank you all for being here. And as always, always be real, always be true. Don't be afraid to do what your higher self and your spirit has been calling for you to do. And as my battery goes down to 10%, that is the perfect timing to let you all know that you are in alignment. You are doing exactly of what you're meant to be at this time. You did not come to this place for no reason. May you go out and be amazing and fruitful and to continue healing those past lives. Ashe.